What's going on, guys? Welcome back to All Gains Mindset. Now today we're going to be talking about the lesson of Shrek 2. Yes, we're going there. We did the lesson of Superman 2. You can see it up on the screen right now on the top. And now we're going to do the lesson of Shrek 2. Let's get into it. Welcome back to All Gains Mindset, where we talk about fitness, dating, diet, tips, and all that other kind of stuff. Now today we're going to be talking about the lessons of Shrek 2 from 2004. We did Superman 2, the lesson of Superman 2, a while back now. It's one of our most popular videos. It's up in the cards. And definitely check it out if you haven't. And let's get into this one right now. Shrek 2, the lesson of Shrek 2. Now, let's give a brief overview of Shrek 2 really quick. And from the first Shrek, if you haven't watched it, 2001, what the hell are you doing? Go watch that video. Go watch that movie. It's great. It's a great movie. So is this one. They had their honeymoon. It's a big montage of their honeymoon and all the other stuff of them getting married and stuff. And they get home, and they find out that her parents, Fiona's parents, want them to come to far, far away to all reunite to be a big family. And so Shrek doesn't want to go, of course, because Shrek is a stubborn guy. He wants to be by himself. He wants to be isolated. That's pretty much how he is. Fiona wants to go because she hasn't seen her parents in so long. She was locked up in that tower, and now she's with Shrek. She wants all of them to go together and go there, so they do. And at first, it doesn't really go well at all. Actually, it goes the complete opposite. It's just awful. And she wants it to work, and it's just not working. The dad is being stubborn. Shrek is, of course, being stubborn because that's just how he is. That's just how men are, especially a father and boyfriend type of deal. Sometimes depending upon, I guess, really the people, sometimes it just doesn't work out, especially when the boyfriend is an ogre and made the daughter an ogre. The father might not like that, so he's being very selfish in that stance. But they go through some really rough beginnings, and the fairy godmother comes and pretty much tries to show Fiona that she can have a better life, with Prince Charming and stuff. And Fiona just doesn't want to have any of it. Fiona doesn't even want to be near anybody. She's kind of really depressed. Makes Shrek feel upset because he just wants them to be together, in their own space and not have to deal with anybody. And he feels that they would be happier that way. And by being there, it's not helping. And so he wants all of them to leave. But Fiona only wants to stay because she hasn't seen her parents. She wants to be, she wants it to work, but it's not working at the moment. And Prince Charming is a douche, and he's great. He's a great character. I enjoy his character in the movie. And he wants to be with Fiona and because that's pretty much how it was supposed to be. He was Fiona's rescuer, and they were supposed to be part of the royal family and stuff. And his mother is the fairy godmother. So, of course, he is in the loop on what's going on. And the king wants Shrek killed, tries to get Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots is not the greatest at doing that, and so Puss in Boots joins Shrek. And they go and they find the fairy godmother's potion lab, and they find a specific potion to pretty much help Shrek and Fiona's marriage. And he wants to make her happy, so he wants to use a specific potion. And by using the potion, Shrek turns into a human, and Donkey turns into a stallion. Fiona also, because that by correlation, Fiona is with Shrek, so Fiona turns into a human again. She's not an ogre anymore, so she's back to her original form. And now Shrek wants to come in, and he wants to swoop in and show Fiona how great he is and how he changed for her. He wanted to do these things for her. And so he tries to go do that, but the fairy godmother is a step ahead and pretty much traps Shrek, has Prince Charming pretend he's Shrek for Fiona, and tries to get Fiona to fall in love with Prince Charming instead, which of course doesn't work out in the end. There's the greatest scene ever in the history of animated movies, the I Need a Hero scene from Shrek 2. If you have not watched it, please, you're doing a disservice to yourself. It's great.
Hit it! All right, big fella, let's crash this party.
At the end of the movie, when they're still human, They defeat the fairy godmother and Prince Charming. Shrek goes,
Fiona, is this what you want? To be this way forever?
What?
Because if you kiss me now, we can stay like this.
You do that? For me?
Yes.
I want what any princess wants. To live happily ever after. With the ogre I married.
He was willing to change himself permanently to be with Fiona, to make Fiona happy. The thing is, though, and this is the big lesson, if a woman has not as much change, but has, fallen under your frame, she will not want to change that. She will not want to fall out of your frame. If you already have a frame and you are changing yourself to fit under hers, then she's not going to want that. And of course, Fiona did not want that whatsoever. She knew that being human and, not being an ogre would be nice, it would be great, but it's not who she wanted to be. She wanted to be with Shrek as who Shrek was, and she would be willing to be an ogre for Shrek, and because they love each other that way. This is not saying, oh, she had to change for him. Why, that's not the purpose of the lesson. That's not the purpose of the movie. He wanted to do this, but she didn't want to, and that is the lesson here. She wanted to be with Shrek the way that they were in the beginning, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter if you're changing yourself to be with them and completely altering yourself to be under her specific thing is not the way to go. She did not want that. She wanted to be under him, and that's perfectly okay. Some people, might think otherwise, but in the general retrospect, that is how it's supposed to be. And that's how it can be. And with Shrek, that's how it is. And so he was willing to change everything for himself. And at midnight, they could have kissed, and it could have completely made them human permanently. But she said, no, I want to be the same way as how we were when we were married. And they changed back into ogres, and Donkey turned back into a donkey. It's big sad for the big man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got the lesson. Thank you again for the person who wanted us to do Shrek 2. I was very glad to do this. I'm very happy that I was able to get this one in. If you guys liked this video and you have others, definitely leave them in the comments below. Definitely, if you have any movies that you want us to do to find certain lessons to bring out to you, let us know down there. Also, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Share this video around. And until next time, guys, we will see you in the next video.